We've never withheld who we are. We've never tried to hide the fact that the program was made from developments of L. Ron Hubbard. Never have.
Right.
Never will. But we're, by the same token, we'll never be the Church of Scientology. We never were.
You live there, you eat there, you work there. The women get exploited for sex there. I mean, it's rampant. Drugs rampant, rampant. They had a staff apartment complex down the road from the one I was at, and most of the people there had relapsed to alcohol, cocaine, and it was terrible, terrible, terrible.
Let's make it clear: are drugs tolerated on this campus?
Not at all. No, I mean we've said that before. If anybody knows of any, then we need to be notified, because we'll prosecute people if they're bringing drugs on the campus. And just drug rehab programs in general are targets for drug pushers, because they know there's a captured market in there, and then it's not uncommon to have people try to sell drugs to students, and that's where your security comes in. So we have really good security 24/7, and we are constantly training our guys and constantly bringing in professionals to upgrade our security, constantly.
What are you hoping to?
Bring awareness to the facility, one for state and local officials to make sure they're following up on this, so that it doesn't get swept under the rug like the past deaths that have occurred there as recent as October, 3 within a 9-month period. Why did it take my daughter's death, or why would it take Gabriel's, or before that? What laws are either be broken or are not in place to protect the public? And if it's not happening in other mental facilities, why is it happening here?
And your daughter Stacy was the most recent. And
yes.
What happened with her? Do you know?
From what I've been led to understand, that she had come in from an LOA, which is a leave of absence, and they did a strip search and did a drug test, and she passed it. Later on in that evening, that was about 9 o'clock in the p.m., and then around 11, what I've been told, she was found in the hallway acting peculiar, and they did another drug test on her, and she tested positive for opiates. And at that time, she was put in the detox, or the withdrawal unit, the unit that is controlled by the state mental board, so they have jurisdiction over that area. And what I've been led to believe, she was put in the room and left unsupervised for several hours until they found her dead the following day. They knew she was in a OD situation, and they did nothing about it.
And now I'm sure you've done a lot of research about this place now.
I know more than I wanted to know, and there's a lot of questions that need to be answered. There's a lot of suspect in their advertising over their percentage of the 70%. I'd like to see a nonpartisan, clinical, scientific study to verify that these are the amounts of success rate that they are touting. People go online, they read this like ourselves, and that's why you pay the big dollars, is to go to a place that, wow, this is the one that's going to do it. They're 3 times as expensive anywhere else, but what would you not pay to have your kids off drug? Unfortunately, we had to pay the ultimate price, which nobody should have to pay.
We were just sad about that. None of us, including me, didn't sign up to have people die in a program, any program. So of course it's ridiculous, and we were not happy about it. But at the same token, it's an indicator of the problem that isn't just inherent to this to this center. It's all programs, and you can go look nationally at how many people die in rehabs, and I can tell you it's happening. Nobody wants it to happen. Everybody's concerned and trying to figure out how can you prevent it from happening. I mean, it's common sense. I mean, we're not here to hurt people. We're here to help people. And I can't tell you the number of people that have died that we couldn't get in the program. I mean, you're talking hundreds there, over the years where we've been working with families, and there's a crisis, and they're trying to get to their kids and get them into rehab. before something happens and bang, they die, right? So unfortunately, death is part of addiction. It's an ugly part, right? And it happens in rehab and out of rehab, and it's nobody wants it to happen. But that's what makes this job difficult. And but that's what we've signed up to do.